Hey guys, it is Julie here with TipRanks. Today we're taking a look at 3 tools to get you ready for this earnings season. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. Earnings season has arrived, and over the next couple of weeks we'll be hearing from a ton of major companies, including over 150 S&P 500 companies just this week. So we thought what better time than to take a look at 3 unique TipRanks research tools that'll help give you the edge this earnings season. Of course, you can follow along over at tipranks.com or download the TipRanks mobile app as well using the link in the description down below. Now, the first tool I want to get into is the estimated website traffic. Now, there are a couple of ways that we can access this and utilize it. Starting off with top product insights here under the ideas category, you'll see companies with trending websites. Now, we can look at the top trending websites, meaning ones that have seen the biggest monthly, quarterly, or year-to-date change, and you can change what ones you're viewing over here. Of course, we can narrow it down by category and the devices and how many monthly visitors as well. But we can also check out the most visited websites, and here you're going to see some pretty big names, including some that are reporting this week. That includes Alphabet or Google. If we take a look here, they are the #1 ranked visited website with yearly traffic of 1.14 trillion visitors. Though we can see there has been some declines on a monthly and quarterly basis here. Down below, we can also see their most popular domains and their unique visitors as well. They're followed by Meta Platforms, who at 119 billion is still huge, but way off of Google here. You can see their Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp traffic here as well, along with others like Microsoft, Amazon, and Netflix. Let's take a closer look at Meta Platforms, who will be reporting this week. From Meta Platforms' stock analysis page, we're just going to scroll down here to product insights and then detailed usage analysis, where we'll get some further insights. Here is where you can see a breakdown of that unreported period. So this is typically data that is not available until their quarterly report comes out, but this gives us unique insight. We can also compare it to the traffic from last year and how the stock's price is correlated as well. We can see that year to date, they have seen growth of 27%. So looking at this data can help us predict how those earnings results may come out, especially for companies that have a lot of business driven by their website traffic. Another unique insight to look at is insider trading activity. Let's take Visa, for example, whose earnings are also coming up this week. If we head over to insider trading, we can see that corporate insiders sold $31.5 million worth of shares in the last 3 months, which is a negative trend. Down below, we can see a detailed list of those sells. Now, it's important to understand the difference between uninformative and informative sell. Now, the main difference between informative and uninformative transactions is that informative ones reflect sentiment. Corporate insiders are often awarded stock options as part of their compensation packages, so this gives them the right to buy shares at a set price for a finite period. So as part of this, it does not actually reveal what they think about the company's prospects, so that transaction would be considered uninformative. So I prefer to focus on the informative sells and buys, and here we can see a few in the last couple of months for some sizable amounts coming from their director and vice chair. And instead of just looking at the insider activity for one specific stock, we can also use the Top Insider Stock tool. And that can be found here under Ideas. Now here you'll see what stocks are trending by different insider strategies. And you can find a list of companies that have had recent insider activity. By hovering over here on the right, you can see a quick summary of those buys or sells and the amounts that they've been occurring in. And our third unique tool that can provide you some great insight is the risk overview. And this is normally a pretty boring topic and can just be a lot of fine print to go through. But TipRanks makes it easy to understand and highlights all of the relevant changes. We're going to use Coca-Cola as an example here because, of course, they're coming out with earnings this week. We can scroll down here to risk analysis, where it will highlight their main risk category, which for them is production. By going into the detailed risk analysis, we're going to see all of the risk factors that the company has to disclose. Now at the top here, we can see an overview that Coca-Cola identified 43 different risks and their category breakdowns. We can also see how this compares to the sector average. So they're below the sector average when it comes to finance and corporate, but above in tech and innovation, legal and regulatory, and production. Down below, we can see how those risks have changed over time, seeing a downward trend here. Plus, what risks have been removed, including finance and production. What risks have been changed, and here's where they make it easy to see the changes. We can see what's been crossed out and what has been replaced. Plus, we can also see any brand new risks. So for Coca-Cola, they're mentioning the disruption of their supply chain. So while the average investor is not going to pour through an entire report and read all those detailed risks, it is great to see the major headlines and any new risks that have been added in a quarter. So that is a quick overview of 3 TipRanks tools that'll help give you the edge this earnings season. You guys know I always love hearing from you, so let me know your thoughts on these tools in the comments down below and which one you find the most useful when you're doing your stock research. Don't forget to download the TipRanks mobile app so you can access all your favorite research tools on the go by using the links in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.